Hello, welcome to the monthly meditation for August of 2025 from the Church of the Spirit. I'd like you to find a comfortable physical position with your feet flat on the floor if that is comfortable, and feel the connection of your bodily energy to the earth. And I'd like you to bring your attention gently inwards to your breathing. I want you to notice your breathing. Just notice it. Just observe without any need to control it. Without judgment or analysis. Notice the breath coming into your body as you inhale. And feel it leave your body as you exhale. Nice and easy. Let it be easy. You are observing your breath. You are indeed meditating. All meditation is a directing of your mental focus. You're doing it now. Good job. It's easy. If anybody suggests to you that meditation is difficult, I'm guessing that they will probably follow that up fairly soon with an offer to sell you something to make it easy. It is, in fact, easy. You're doing it now just by observing your breathing. Your mind thinks. That's what it does. Your mind has thoughts, and you need not set yourself what I consider the daunting task of quieting your mind. You simply direct the mind where you want it to focus. In this moment, I'm asking you to focus on your breath, just observing it, and all the sounds in your environment. Mingle into a nice background hum, and if my voice, if my words also meld into that soothing background hum as you focus on your breathing, that's fine. At some point, I will let you know that the half hour is nearly over, and then part of your brain will recognize that statement and become aware of my voice again. There are many specific ways to meditate. They all involve focusing your attention on something. Now, many of you will have closed your eyes by now, and that's fine. That's natural. When you're focusing on an internal process like the breath, one naturally tries to shut out other stimuli. But another form of meditation is to fixate your visual focus on a specific spot on the wall or the floor in front of you. There are countless ways to meditate. If you enter the word meditation into the YouTube search bar, you can spend the rest of your life investigating them. And the best way of meditation for you is the one that you can comfortably engage in on a regular basis. Meditation is not effort, it is surrender. At this moment, I invite you to surrender to the awareness of your breathing body in this moment. An awareness of it without judgment, without analysis. If one of your objectives in meditating is to find a respite from your to-do list, then it's best to practice a kind of meditation that doesn't feel like you are adding to your to-do list. Keep it simple if that is what appeals to you. You can always add elements if you want to get creative or if you want to make things more complex, that's fine. Just observing your breath right now. Notice how your physical body expands. Notice where it expands as you breathe in. without judging, without being critical of your body. And as you exhale, just observe your body changing as it expels that breath. And now I'm going to ask you to start to control your breath by breathing in through your nostrils and out through the mouth. In through the nostrils, out through the mouth, without regulating the pace, without regulating how deep or how long or how short. Just breathe in through the nostrils and out through the mouth, continuing to observe the breathing process without judgment or analysis. Now that extra layer of control that I've just asked you to add, breathing in through the nostrils and out through the mouth, you're giving your mind a little something extra to keep track of. Because if you don't maintain control of that process, it's going to go away. That extra element for your mind to keep track of can make it easier to keep the mind from wandering from the breath. If you find that it helps you to focus, then you can add that extra element for your mind to keep track of. If at this point it feels a little challenging, a little daunting, if it feels like this would discourage you from coming back to meditating, then discard it. The best meditation is the one that you will do on a regular basis and enjoy doing. There are some forms of meditation that have several physical posture demands. And they have their advantages. One of them, in my estimation, is that they induce physical discomfort. And your mind is much more eager, often, to change its focus from the physical discomfort. back to the breathing or the visual focus, whatever your focus is. If your mind wanders into a narrative or back to some element of your biography, that can be a little more alluring. So it might be more of a challenge to bring your focus back to the breath. If you are experiencing physical discomfort, your mind might be eager to ignore that. You are welcome to explore any kind of meditation that calls to you. I invite you to remember that the process of meditation is very simple. You can complicate it as much as you want, but you need not. You may keep it simple, and you can rest assured that as you observe your breathing without judgment or analysis, you are indeed meditating. You're doing just fine. And if you are still aware of the words that I'm saying, and also maintaining your focus on your breathing, in my estimation, you're doing very well. Now, if you are still breathing in through your nostrils and out through your mouth, congratulations. Most people will have forgotten to do that without prompting and with being distracted by my other words. But as you breathe in through your nostrils and out through your mouth, I want you to notice physical tension dissipating as you exhale. There is something that happens physiologically when you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth that actually encourages your physical body to release tension. And mentally, the act of observing the breathing does send a signal to the body that we're doing something different than we normally do. And that allows your mental and emotional systems to take a little break. So even if you don't feel much of a difference after 25 or 30 minutes of meditation, there are physical benefits that will accrue just observing the breath. Has a balancing effect on your mental and emotional processes, brings you into some kind of equilibrium. It can help normalize and balance any number of physical processes in my experience. I am not a doctor. I do not have medical training. In my experience, I have noticed a calming of my blood pressure, for example, when I meditate. We're all individuals. Just rest assured that by focusing on your breathing at this moment, being present with your breathing body and just observing without judging, you're meditating. It is that easy. It is that simple. And now, if you are breathing in through your nostrils and out through your mouth, I'd like you to let go of that element of control. And just observe the inhalation gently flowing in and the exhalation gently flowing out. And on your next inhalation, imagine that you are breathing in through the back of your neck at the base of your skull. So as you inhale, imagine that there's air flowing into your lungs through a little passage at the base of your skull. That is another element of focus that you can add if you wish to make what you're focusing on multifaceted rather than just observing the inflow and outflow of the breath. And you could If you want to try it, breathe in through the nostrils and through that small passage at the base of your skull at the same time, and exhale through the mouth. There are countless variations that you can give a whirl as they call to you. That imagining that you're breathing through the base of your skull. There are those who would say that that will encourage a certain kind of transcendent feeling, like you're connecting to the universe or the divine more easily. I do not vouch for that claim. I do know that it is an added focus, an added layer of focus if you wish to use it. As you bring your attention simply back into observing your breathing, I'm going to introduce one more potential element of focus that you can try, and that is placing the tip of your tongue at the top of the back of your front top teeth, right where your top teeth meet the roof of your mouth. If you place the tip of your tongue in that position and leave it there as you breathe, that can also be an element of focus, and it's also a position that some say completes a sort of energetic circuit in your electrical system, so to speak. But now you can gently bring your attention back to just observing how your body expands when you breathe in. And it is now approximately 29 minutes since we started. So we will be ending this session soon. I invite you to slowly and gradually begin to open your eyes if you have closed them. Become aware of your extremities. Begin to move your fingers and toes. And you can stretch your physical body in any way that helps bring your attention back into your physical space. Welcome back. Thank you for coming to this meditation this evening.